Hello, welcome to today's video. We're going to be covering how to delegate work as a leader. Now, before we get into this topic, do know that we did a live stream not too long ago because we do one every day at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. And one of the discussions that we had was how to delegate work as a leader. However, in today's video, I just wanted to share a couple of key takeaways from that discussion. Just know that if you need more help or you want to do a deeper dive into this topic, make sure you go back and you check out the replay of that particular live stream. So, to calibrate us around what we're going to be discussing, you have to understand that delegation involves assigning tasks to other members of the team with the appropriate skill level, and I'm going to say, and scope, legal scope, licensure to be able to take responsibility for the task that you assign. Delegation is highly important because it empowers your team, it builds trust, and it also assists the members of your team with working on their own professional development. And for leaders, it also helps you to get to know your team members better, and it helps you to identify who is best suited for what project or what task. But there's a couple of biases that you need to watch out for that can be harmful because as leaders, we often just feel so uncomfortable around delegating. And part of it is just having a conversation where if you feel uncomfortable delegating, it may be because you feel like your team is already swamped and you're putting more on their plate. Or maybe you just have a hard time asking for help, or as leaders because we have more experience and we can do things faster, better, or we are very controlling and we want things done the way that we want them done, we oftentimes don't delegate when we should be delegating. And so here are two biases that I want you to watch out for, because research has shown that if you and your team are falling under the influence of these biases, that it could be detrimental to the team. So the first one is from your perspective, the leadership perspective, and it's called the self-enhancement effect. And what it is that you more highly evaluate the outcome of some certain thing or product because you were involved in the production. And research shows that that's not always true, but you think because you were in it and helping out that it's better than it would be if you weren't. And then the second side of that coin is called the faith and supervision effect, which is when the members of the team tend to think that the work performed under the control of a leader or supervisor is better than if you weren't there. Again, this has been proven not to actually be the case. So watch out for these biases in yourself and on your team at work, because they could be a sign that you all need to focus on building more trust within your team in order to get the work done in a better, more efficient, and more effective way. So, I want to introduce you to a solution that you can start to use if you want to be able to delegate more effectively. And it's called the MVP, or minimum viable product solution. And you'll see this happen in a lot of tech companies. A lot of scientific experiments, and it is just being like you empower the staff and you hand over tasks, and it may not have a clearly defined outcome, or it may be something that may be more ongoing, or they may not have the total experience level to take it to where it needs to go. So you'll have to have some input in the decision making along the way. However, you empower them with the authority and the control to have the minimum viable project mindset. This is asking the recipients of the delegated tasks to provide drafts or summaries of their work, which is the minimum viable product, along the way, so that you can help them, you can coach them, you can lead them, you can help them develop into a more finished product. You can spot mistakes, you can spot things that need to be fixed quickly before problems become deeply embedded and difficult to untwine. Of course, you may have a problem with that, or your team may need to be encouraged that it doesn't have to be perfect. There's going to be some elements of tweaking and some elements of, I'm going to say, failure, even though it's not. But what that does is it gives people, your team members, an opportunity to work in this place where maximum satisfaction comes, and that's from having a project that is slightly challenging where they can stretch but not break. And you can do that by giving them these certain type of projects and then helping them out along the way, and they also get to learn from you and get to grow from you, and you get to grow and learn because you get to be more deeply connected to the work that the team members are doing. The upside of this delegation style, it is super collaborative, but of course it's going to involve a greater investment of your time. So I think that when you are looking at some of the projects that need to be done within your organization, within your establishment, within your department, what are some things that you can just hand off a big project, let the team run with it, but have regular check-ins, check and adjust, almost like a scientific experiment. I think they call these like fly projects sometimes, flywheel, fly, I don't remember what it was called. But some departments do this, but it actually starts to help people be more creative, more engaged, more motivated. And again, it helps you to build a deeper relationship with your team. So, if you want more tips that actually work, I want you to check the description box for more resources that you can use to help you with leadership. And share this video, like, subscribe, all the things that you're supposed to do and stay on YouTube. And I will talk to you in the next video. All right, take care. Bye bye.